Hello, everybody, and welcome to WDW Radio Live. I am Lou Mangello, and this is the WDW newscast for Wednesday, May 8th, 2013. I'm here to help you have the best possible Disney vacation experience, bring you a little bit of Disney magic wherever you are with this live broadcast every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern here at WDWRadioLive.com. You can also subscribe to the podcast and listen over at the site, over at WDWRadio.com. There you'll also find our blog, videos, newsletter, discussion forums, my Walt Disney World trivia books, virtual tours of Walt Disney World, and more. Again, you can find everything over at WDWRadio.com. This week's show is brought to you by Audible.com, where you can get a free audiobook download by visiting audibletrial.com/WDW Radio. There's more than 100,000 titles to choose from for your Android, iPhone, Kindle, any MP3 player, including, but not limited to, lots of Disney books like the Ridley Pearson Kingdom Keeper series, Neil Gabler's Walt Disney books, lots more. Again, you can visit it over at audibletrial.com/WDW Radio. So I want to welcome you all again this week. Thanks so much for taking the time to tune in. Lots to cover this week. Before we go forward, let's go back a little bit because this past weekend, Saturday, May 4th, was the Expedition Everest Challenge over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. It sort of combines that 5K, a little more than just a regular marathon. It's sort of an adventure run through Disney's Animal Kingdom at night with the added nighttime adventure of an obstacle course. And if that wasn't enough, there's also a scavenger hunt as well, too. As always, again this year, had a great showing from members of the WDW Radio running team. Here's a picture we took with just a few of the members before the race got started. It was great to see so many people out there as individuals and as teams out there running. We had probably about 25 to 30 runners or so. And one of the runners who I met, who's been part of the team for a while, came in third last year. Overall, he came in third, not in his division, in his weight class, in his height, whatever. He came in third overall. And listen, it's not about winning. It's all about having fun, except for this guy, because Justin Bird came in third last year. This year, he won it all. So big congratulations to Justin Bird, who went out there and conquered the Yeti on his own. So somebody said it's all about the food. It's also about the medal and that snazzy trophy. And if you want to be part of the running team, you can visit WDWRadio.com/running. And whether you are a runner, a walker, a jogger, if you are whatever it may be, even if you want to just come out and cheer, you can come out and be part of the team, be part of the fun, and it all goes to a great cause to benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation of America. Thanks to all you guys. We've raised more than $250,000 over the past few years and have had a chance to meet some of those families whose wishes we're able to sponsor. Again, if you want to come out just to cheer, visit WDWRadio.com/running. All right, let's move forward. And some people were saying it is all about the food. Well, there's two words that I think make any Walt Disney World fan and soon-to-be visitor smile: food and free, right? And you don't often hear those in the same sentence, especially at Walt Disney World, but it's back. It is back this fall because free dining has been announced by Disney for Disney Visa cardholders, right? So last week, they announced the newest free dining offer for UK residents and some overseas residents, and now they've announced a new offer for Disney Visa cardholders, and here are the details. If you check in at a Walt Disney World resort from September 2nd through the 25th, you can stay anywhere from, I believe, 3 to 14 nights. Everybody in your family, kids included, gets free dining. So if you stay at a value resort, you receive the quick service dining plan for free. That's you have a choice from about 50 different restaurants. You get 2 quick service meals, 1 entree or 1 combo meal, a non-alcoholic drink and dessert at lunch or dinner, and 1 snack per day. If you're at a moderate, deluxe, or deluxe villa resort, as Becky from Mouse Fan Travel is often one to remind me, you can book stays at one of the Disney Vacation Club resorts by staying at one of the deluxe villas. You receive the standard dining plan. That includes 1 table service meal with an entree, dessert at lunch or dinner, 1 counter service quick meal that includes an entree or combo meal, plus a snack like ice cream or fruit bar if you want to go super healthy. You also get a resort refillable mug which is refillable only at your resort. And you can also upgrade as well, too. So if you're staying at the Valley Resort, you want to upgrade from quick service, maybe that's not enough for you. For less than $19 per adult per night, you can upgrade. Less than $3 per child, you can upgrade to the regular dining plan. If you're at the moderate, deluxe, or deluxe villas, you can upgrade to deluxe dining plan for less than $45 per person per night, or $20 per child. And you can also upgrade to add park hopper, water park fun, and more. And no expiration at an additional cost. So here's some of the restrictions. You need to purchase a 2-day or longer Magic Your Way pass for everybody in your party. You also need to book your travel by July 31st. So you have a limited window to book your travel. Everybody in your party has to have the same tickets and dining plan. You can't sort of mix and match there. And of course, kids who are ages 3 to 9 need to order off the children menu. There are a couple of exclusions, of course, places like the campsites at Fort Wilderness and the Little Mermaid rooms at the Art of Animation and all 3-bedroom villas. Now, it is currently limited only to Disney Visa card holders, and you do need to use your Disney Visa to pay your deposit of $200 when you make a reservation. Now, that being said, there is a rumor, a somewhat substantiated rumor, that a full public version of this offer is going to be released tomorrow or sometime after tomorrow, Thursday, May 9th. So what I would suggest is this, is if you're interested in this promotion and you have a Disney Visa card, you should look to book as soon as possible to get the best selection of dates and resorts. Of course, I cannot recommend highly enough visiting my friends over at Mouse Fan Travel. Where's my logo for Mouse Fan Travel? I can't find it. There it is. Visit Mouse Fan Travel. They can help you with any questions you have, any sort of details about the promotion as well, too. And if you've already made plans and you've got them booked, contact Mouse Fan Travel. Request that your reservation be modified to include free dining. They can probably switch it over to have them and their agents working for you to help as well. A lot of people in the chat room very excited about Mouse Fan Travel, and people are talking about the rumors of it being open for everyone, right? This is sort of, we're following in tradition, usually open for Visa card holders first, and then eventually to the general public. So pay very close attention. Check out Mouse Fan Travel. You can also follow them on Twitter. They're at Mouse Fan Travel as well, too. I know Becky will be up at, she's on the West Coast. So the crazy hours on the West Coast to make sure she can let you guys know when that deal is going on. So it's interesting that it's being released now, because I know some people thought that it might not happen, right? Due to the increase in attendance, right? So especially things like because of New Fantasyland. They said, well, Disney doesn't need to do free dining this year, because usually you think free dining is offered during the slower times of year, right? September, when the kids are back in school, everybody's back at work, summer's over. They said now between that and New Fantasyland, maybe there wouldn't be free dining. A lot of people are very, very happy to see it come back again. The window may be a little bit shorter this year, but even though the economy is improving and the travel is improving, it's great to see that free dining is back again. So my question for you is, when you see something like this, like free dining, is this something that makes you want to go, right? Do you change your travel plans to take advantage of free dining, right? Were you planning on going later in the year, earlier in the year? Like, were you planning on going in the summer, and now do you change your plans, potentially pay a difference in airline fees because of free dining? I'm seeing it overwhelming, resounding yeses. I did see a couple of no's in there. Some people say, well, I understand, right? So it's if you're a DVC member or annual pass holder, you take yourself out of that with the equation, because obviously we cannot take advantage of that offer. Some people are saying, yeah, I go specifically for free dining. They wait for this announcement to come out. So this is sort of right in their wheelhouse this time of year. When this announcement comes out, this is when they start booking. So Becky's saying 2 things to stress. You need to compare free dining versus the room discount. Absolutely. Be sure to make your ADRs well in advance, because they do book very, very, very fast. I said that earlier on. Booking early, making your ADRs as soon as possible is of paramount importance. Becky can talk to cancellation policies in terms of what your window is to cancel a reservation like this. But if you're even thinking about it, I would book it today if you're a Visa card holder. Hopefully you can book it tomorrow if you are a member of the general public. Crispy says, free dining plus Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Come on, it is the best time of year to visit. I agree with you. Throw food and wine in there as well too. Yahtzee, my friends. That is all good. So people are asking about other times of year for free dining. It's one of those things that you never can predict when it is. This has traditionally been when free dining does come out. Here's another question, and Becky, maybe you can answer this too, or speak to this too. Do you now start to look to non-value resorts so you can take advantage of the regular dining plan versus the quick service dining plan? Or do you stay value and then upgrade, right? You have to start doing some math. I'm sure that's where Mouse Fan Travel can help you guys crunch the numbers. They have their abacuses. They have their calculators and can help you sort of figure out the numbers to find out what makes the best fiscal sense for you as well too. And even as an annual pass holder, right, I'm sure that we can probably sit down and crunch the numbers in terms of weighing the costs. Even as an annual pass holder with your room discounts, what you pay for food, would it potentially make sense to buy a 2-day pass for everybody to take advantage of the dining discounts? Like if you use the dining plan correctly, and this is a whole, and we'll maybe talk about this on the show in a whole segment. If you use the dining plan correctly, especially free dining, you can save yourself a lot of money. Mary Megan says, stay moderate in particular. Beatrice Feeney, I agree. Doing the Disney dining plan can really save you a lot of money with proper planning. That's the key, right? Proper planning, knowing where to go, booking early, how to take advantage and maximize the value of those credits. Becky says the key is you have to use it right to get the most out of it. You need to, if you are not a planner, you will not necessarily get the most out of the Disney dining plan. That's where a travel agent like Mouse Fan Travel, I'm sure, can help you out as well too, because that's what they do basically. Order the priciest things on the menu, says Chris. But yeah, and know where to go too, right? Do you want to use 2 credits, at a restaurant, or do you sort of get the best value at a single credit? Beatrice also says you also get early access to the parks for breakfast, character meals. It's fabulous. And Becky says, wholeheartedly, moderate and irregular dining plans, very good values for this offer. And she knows of what she speaks because she owns MEI and Mouse Fan Travel. So yeah, go visit them. I'm not shilling them. It's because if you're thinking about going, this is where you need the help and the guidance and the services of an authorized Disney vacation planner who can help you sort of weigh all the options, understand all the different variables that go into this, right? Where you should stay, when you should go, how long do you go for, what dining plan, do you upgrade, do you get no expiration? They'll help you work out some of those numbers. They're very good on the Excel spreadsheets from what I understand. And it's basically who I use. So that's why I recommend this too. Bell with Book says 2 days are not enough. And the deal is the more you stay, or is it the more you play, the less you pay, the more you stay, the less you pay. The longer you go, the better your trip is. That really is the bottom line. So I would love to hear more about your thoughts and comments and maybe some of your tips as to how to maximize the Disney dining plan, free or otherwise. Tweet me. I'm at Lou Mongello. Come by and comment on the Facebook page. It's facebook.com/WDW Radio, or my personal profile, which you can subscribe to, is facebook.com/Lou Mongello. I can't accept any more friend requests. Not my fault. It's all Facebook, but you can subscribe to my page. I post all my updates there as well too. And hey, if you want to help, right, you want to be part of all this, you want to help out, there's a couple things you can do. You can go by, subscribe to the show over on iTunes. Just search for WDW Radio. While you're there, please come by, rate and review the show and the free app in iTunes as well. Of course, I always ask you to please help spread the word, and I need your help with something else. Help me improve the show, the site, and your overall experience by taking a brand new survey. If you visit wdwradio.com/survey, I have a very short survey I just put up. You guys will be the first ones to take part in it. No personal information is going to be collected there. All your answers are completely anonymous. And of course, all responses are kept confidential, but it'll help me make the show and the site and the overall experience better, including events. Speaking of which, don't forget about events coming up. As much as I love doing the show, it's a one-way conversation. I dig meeting you guys in person. I love handshakes and hugs. So come by the next meet of the month. This week, I'm sorry, not this weekend. It's Saturday, May 18th. I see I'm pushing, I'm rushing it because Star Wars Weekends is coming up. Saturday, May 18th, the opening weekend of Star Wars Weekends from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. over at the Studio Catering Company at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And yes, folks, it is opening weekend of Star Wars Weekends. Great way to get your geek on, share some of the fun and the love and the craziness that is going to be Star Wars Weekends. And listen, like you did last year, come to the meet in costume. I promise you, you won't be alone. I will not be wearing my Ewok garb, but people came in costume. And you know what? Come in costume, I'll give you an extra mystery ticket. How's that? But come by, get your passport. We'll have giveaways, mystery tickets, and lots more. And again, please don't forget, visit the survey, wdwradio.com/survey. While you're on the site, be sure and check out the events page for other meets of the month. Aulani, Toronto, New Jersey, sold out, done, gone. But looking forward to seeing you guys then. Pacific Northwest Mouse Meet, the end of June. Aulani, D23 Expo, lots more. And again, too, I love hearing from you guys on Twitter, on Facebook, on the YouTube channel, and so much more. And hey, send in your photos for Self Shot Tuesday. Email them to photos@wdwradio.com. One more reminder about joining the running team. You can join anytime. All we ask is it's a $100 commitment, either donation or fundraising for Make-A-Wish Foundation of America. It's only about $35 to join. You get a shirt. You get to be part of the team. We have one-on-one coaching and training, lots of events, lots of fun stuff coming up. And most of all, I want to thank you guys for joining me live via iTunes, on the blog, or on YouTube every week for the newscast. And if you can, come by, be part of the Box People, right? Chat with us live every Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, by visiting WDWradio.com. Once again, I am Lou Mongello from WDW Radio. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great week, everybody. See ya.